What's up, world? What's up, world? It's comedian MsArkansas. And that's right, the devil wanted me, but God said he couldn't have me. I am still here. You heard me? Yes, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yes, to the Laugh Out Loud Morning Podcast, hosted by your girl, comedian MsArkansas. Week number 2, episode number 5. Hold up. We live over here on YouTube too. Let me turn that off. Well, not off, but we gotta turn it down. Hold up. See that we getting it in. You hear me, y'all? We gonna be all over the world in a minute. You go down. All right. That's right. It's cool to be everywhere. Let me fix my little wig. Hold up. Y'all know how I have to do it every morning. But anyway, let me tell y'all something. Once again, welcome to the Laugh Out Loud Morning Podcast hosted by comedian MsArkansas. Y'all know I'm also BNN, Black Network News. So I have to get some news in on this morning before I bring my guests in and do my commercials and all that good stuff. First of all, shout out to Jimmy J, the owner of Level 1 Bar and Lounge, for giving me the opportunity to have my own comedy night on Tuesdays, every Tuesday. Last night, when I tell you it was amazing, at first it was like 2 people. I didn't trip because I was going to give them 2 people the same show as I would give 1,000 people. You hear me? Then they just start coming, man. I had 3 comedians to show up. Only 2 went up. So shout out to my boy, Tom Baum. He should be on a little later. And comedian Thomas Ward. If you don't know Thomas been on tour for many, many years with Eddie Griffin. And he is a hilarious comedian. So they showed up. Don't go tripping, computer. They showed up and they showed out with me. But let me say this for the record. If no one had showed up, MsArkansas can hold it down on her own. Yes, Black Network News. I can hold it down, and I was holding it down. But at the same time, I really appreciate them too for coming out, showing out with me. Once again, shout out to Sweet Lou Collins. He was in the house. He just chose not to do no comedy on last night, but he said he was there to support me. So much love to him. Who else did I have? I had Mr. David Lee, an on-air personality with Power 88 here in Las Vegas. He came out to support. I had Mr. Bo. Oh my God, what's his last name? I can't think of his last name, but I do remember he's the lead singer of the group called the Stylistics. And I knew he was somebody. I said, sir, can you sing, do comedy or something? Trying to give everybody the opportunity to do something. And one young man said, you don't know who that is? A lot of people, I don't know who that is, but I know they somebody. So I said, come here, let me whisper something in your ear. So he said, make sure you whisper it in the good ear. So I said, can you please sing a song for me? And he blessed us with a song. And it was just a blessed night, man. When I tell you it was considered open mic and it should have been a paid show because we all showed up and showed out. And I just want to thank all the people that did show up. And if you wasn't there, you wasn't supposed to be there. Everything is really written. So just make sure you're there next Tuesday because it's going down every Tuesday. Long as God allowed me to wake up in my right mind with all of my activities of my limbs working, it's going down. And before I go to commercial, I just want to make a couple of announcements and then we'll just keep going. Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm honored to be here on the Laugh Out Loud morning show, sponsored by Success Express Media. That's right. They doing it big, y'all. Y'all can get on here too and have your commercials. You can have all of that for a low price. And when I say a low price, it's under $100. Now, if you want this, that, and that, and that, you know, the more you want, the more it costs. But $100 ain't bad. And if you say MsArkansas sent you, you gonna get something else knocked off of that. Just because you said my name. That's why the Destiny Child say my name, say my name. But listen, I heard on the news. That's right, I heard on the news that some baseball players, this ain't the first time I'd have heard this have happened to people, but they was fully vaccinated and they still caught the coronavirus. They had to be taken off the team. Now, I got to go back and see what team and all that. I just heard the most important part. They was fully vaccinated and was tested positive for the coronavirus. Now, like a week ago, they made that announcement on the Las Vegas news saying 2 people was fully vaccinated and tested positive of the coronavirus. So I'm announcing this morning to let you know, at the end of the day, these people don't know what's going on, y'all. So the only thing I can say for real, we got to take care of ourselves. If you know you ain't eating right, I'm talking to me too, because I done gained some weight. If you know you ain't eating right, you need to start eating right. If you ain't exercising, start exercising. They got free programs over on YouTube. You might have to take a little one day at a time. You probably can't go hard like them workout instructors, but do a little bit till you able to do a lot. And I think it's my guess in. If not, I think I want to go to a quick commercial, y'all, and then I'll come back.
Sandwich from your way, gotta get up now. I gotta get the highway. So I get in the car and I get out the drive. Now I'm riding down the street cause I'm headed to your
Cause
way.
it's the best sandwich I ever tasted in this world. I'm gonna tell everybody about it, every boy and girl. Let me come in your way.
Because I want the sandwich, wanna put it in my face. Order online, you can pick it up. Curbside pick up, that's what's up. I'm going to your way, gonna bring it my way. Wanna do it every day, that's what the people say.
Your way, come and get it, gotta get it your way. Your way, come and get it, gotta get it your way. Your way, come and get it, gotta get it your way. Your way, come and get it, gotta get it your way.
Well, we are black. I mean, we are back. Oh, I got to get this man name right, y'all, so he can get a correct shout out. It was Mr. Bo Harrington, the lead singer of the Stylistics. And if you like 20-something, you don't know nothing about no Stylistics. But us that's seasoned, we know what we talking about. So, oh my God, he couldn't. Well, oh well, it's me and you, buddy. So stay on standby. That's how I do. All shows, you have to just let them know. Lineups are subject to change. Wait a minute, let you laugh. Hold up. It's saying I'm unstable. I'm not unstable. Hold up. Mic check. Okay. But anyway, that's Mr. Bo Harrington. We also had Brother Mac in the house. We had so many people, y'all. And when I tell you, all people are special people, but these people that I'm shouting out are on higher levels. And I'm just thankful that they was there to support MsArkansas on last night. For some reason, my guest is having technical difficulties, and that's what happened when everybody in the world is on the internet. What I hear. But anyway, listen, one more thing in the news. Let me say this, ladies, listen good. Whether it's your baby daddy or boyfriend or whoever, please make sure you be careful who you let watch your children. This little 2-year-old baby was missing. They done searched the whole county, the state, everything, looking for this baby. This young man lied like he had dropped the baby off, or the baby aunt or somebody picked the baby up. Come to find out, they arrested that young man on yesterday. He actually murdered that baby. And that is sad news. You know, people you trust be the ones that hurt you sometimes. So I'm just saying, be careful who you let watch over your children, yourself, your family, anything that you love and keep dear to you. Just be careful who you allow to, you know what I'm saying, be around that. Because everybody ain't for you. Everybody ain't trying to help you. And before, like I say, my guest having problems, or he won't be on this morning and I have to bring him back. So I'm going to do a lot of talking. I'm going to act like my mouth got diarrhea and I'm just going to let it run. But let me share this with y'all too. People in the industry, this one is for you. I was told a long time ago when I went to an audition or whatever, they said if somebody asks you for some money, you better believe that it ain't real. It's a scam. So make that short. The other day, I got all excited. On Friday, like I said, my internet messed up on me. So that means my audition messed up. So I was blessed. I say blessed because they didn't have to let me come back. I was blessed to come back on Monday and do the audition. The lady said I had a very strong audition. She said, we went over everybody's thing and we are so honored to be bringing you back and to work with you. And oh my God, I got so excited. I started thanking the Lord, and baby, I wanted to cry and everything because it feels so good to have a yes after having so many years of no. But anyway, they said before you get the call back, we need you to click on this link, read the brochure and all of this. I did all that. When I tell you, they asked me for $3,000 and some dollars. Baby, first of all, I didn't have no $3,000 to get nobody. So that was a no right there. But anyway, I looked them up and stuff, and in the reviews, that mean a lot too. people were saying that they wasn't able to get them no agent, no commercials, no shows. They wasn't able to do nothing for real but get their money. Then they gonna say, oh, you'll be able to come to Orlando, Florida in October and perform and in front of a whole lot of agents and this and that and that. But we can't guarantee no one gonna pick you. And why should I give you $3,000 if you ain't got no guarantees for nothing? Then they said you gotta pay for yourself to get to Orlando. Then you got to make sure you buy your own food and stuff. What was my $3,000 for? So I said that to say, it's all right to be a fool, but don't be no damn fool. And I'm glad I wasn't one. So they didn't get my money. And she said, if you don't want to call back, text this number. I text the number. I said, thank you, ma'am, for choosing me. But with the resume I have, this is not for me. And she said, thank you, and I wish you only the best. So, go that way. So I said that to say, be careful with everything. Everybody trying to get something out of somebody. You know, it's all right to help people. It's all right to need help. But at the same time, it's never all right to use people. That's why I appreciate everything people do for me. You know, was it big or small? I appreciate each and every one of you. If it ain't nothing but just love and support, inspiring me to continue to go on. I just had to get that off my chest this morning, y'all, since I really don't have any. But I hate to hear that my comedian wasn't able to show up this morning. So let's see. Let me give a couple of shouts out to myself. Once again, you can catch me every Tuesday at Level 1 over on Main Street in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, ask Google. Look it up. But showtime is at 7 o'clock. It's open mic. If you feel you can sing, do comedy or portrait, you can come and do a little something. It's really about the comedians, but I'm willing to give anyone a chance because somebody had to give me a chance and not know someone. Shout out to my girl, Cookie Hall. She was on tour with Cat Williams and she was on one of the Bad Girls of Comedy. She done did a lot of things, but shout out to her. Cookie gave me 5 minutes at a place called Cheers in Moreno Valley, California over 30 years ago. And when I seen how the people responded, they gave me the courage to continue to go on. So much love to Cookie. On the 20th of May, you can catch me back at the Extreme Comedy Club, also here in Las Vegas. I will be performing again with my good friend, William and Wilson. Two hilarious ventriloquists. Well, he the ventriloquist. I ain't gonna say the D word because Wilson don't like that word. But anyway, you can catch me on the 20th performing with William and Wilson. You can also catch me at the Extreme Comedy Club on the 26th. It's a uncomfortable conversation after dark, rated R. Oh Lord, I think they done put me on the wrong show. But I will be doing that on the 26th. So I will be once again at the Extreme Comedy Club on the 20th and on the 26th. And I think we have a commercial concerning that in case you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Mr. Boss, Extreme Comedy Club. My man Billy Bob, Las Vegas, baby, running things. Boss. I'm Mr. Boss. Never a loss. I'm Mr. Boss. Boss. I'm Mr. Boss. Never a loss. I'm Mr. Boss. I'm Mr. Boss, billionaire on the scene. Stepping up on stage, yep, extreme. So won't you come here, come laugh laugh with me. Billy Bob and me, and everybody on the scene. I'm Mr. Boss, a billionaire. Las Vegas, everywhere. And you know it don't stop, cause we're going to the top. And you know we never quit till the beat drop. I'm Mr. Boss.
Come on, ride with me.
Boss.
And you know we got that victory.
Mr. Boss.
Be where you wanna be.
Never lost.
Extreme comedy.
Boss. Yeah. Boss. Why? Boss. Mr. Boss. Yeah. I'm Mr. Boss. And you know we got the thing on. Hopping presidential in the limo. All the girls singing boss, he got them ends on. Everybody wanna be my friend, no. Take the pictures everywhere that I go. Always calling Mr. Boss, always want me to do a show. And my dog, man, he golden, go chain, go hands, go feet. Now everybody know my name, I'm Mr. Boss.
And you know I'm rolling with extra cash. Red Lambo and I'm pushing on the gas. And you know we moving fast. Don't try it cause you're never gonna pass.
And we teaching all the kids STEAM. That's right, and we gonna teach all of them science, technology, engineering, arts, math, and teaching about that money cause you know they need it right now. Mr. Boss, and I'm never gonna stop. On the Success Express, that's how we ride. On the way, straight, victory deal, drinking Bella Sorella, and you know we keeping it real, Mr. Boss. I'm Mr. Boss. Mr. Boss. Never alone. Never alone. Hey, Boss.
Come on, ride with me. And you know we got that victory. Be where you wanna be. Extreme comedy.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
That's right, baby. I am a slot machine. Roll it, roll it, roll it. And you can be one too. That's right. All you got to do is call that number. And if you don't see it, it's 909-686-1698. And you can talk to one of the people at Success Express Marketing Solution and get all of this for a small fee. That's right. Anything under $100 is considered a small fee. Even if it's $100, it's still considered a small fee because it's worth $5,000 for real, y'all. Wow. Listen, something else I want to tell you guys. It's so much going on in this old world. I overheard them say on the news, if you go on a cruise, you, the captain, everybody on the cruise got to have a piece of paper to show they've been vaccinated. I am scheduled to go on my first cruise May of next year, if God say the same, with my boy DJ Thump, one of the baddest DJs in Las Vegas. I'm telling you, by this time next year, I pray all this stuff be gone, because I'm not taking no vaccine. I don't care who take it. My auntie said she took it. My brother took it. All kind of people done took it that's close to me. I don't care. I ain't got to do what you do. Now, when God showed me in a dream, because I be seeing stuff in my dreams too, y'all. So he showed me in my dream that I'm going to there, let them stick me and showing me what's going to happen to me afterward, then I go for it. I just spoke with a she wasn't young. She looked like she about 90. This lady on yesterday, and normally her and her daughter be together. So I asked her, I say, how your daughter doing? She say she dealing with blood clots. And I was like, did she have the vaccine? And she said, yes. So she said she doing real bad around there with them blood clots and stuff. So this ain't no joke, y'all. Them people don't know what they putting in you. And me personally, back in 1999 or whenever it was, I found out first they said I didn't have but one kidney. Then they found it when they put me in that machine. Then they came back and told me it wasn't functioning. So I figured, long as I take care of that other one, I ain't got to worry about that one. So I stopped drinking. I stopped drinking sodas. Now I got to give up this coffee and sweet tea. But I don't drink that all the time. But you just got to take care of yourself. Because I'm like, man, what if I get the vaccine and then the kidney that's working shut down? Who going to give me a kidney? Hell, it's hard to get a ride to Walmart. So ain't nobody going to get no kidney. So if I don't feel like it, I'm not going to tell you to take it. So don't be telling me to take it. I take it when I feel it's time for me to take it, if that time ever comes. With that being said, y'all, I don't know if my guest gonna make it in on today, but I'll bring him back on a later date. So I'm gonna bring this young man in. Oh my God, it's such an honor to be in his life and have him in my life. We met at this event. And I didn't know he knew all the stuff he knew. And he was who he is and all this good stuff. I thought he was just a DJ with a camera that kept following me. But I was so thankful that he was getting pictures and videos and stuff of me, man. I didn't know what he was doing. But at the same time, sometimes it's best not to know, but just trust the process. So with that being said, I'm going to bring my brother on with me this morning, y'all. The one that helped me with this, asked me to do this, and helping me to keep it going. My brother, Edwin Victory. Where are you, Edwin?
It's your show. Can you hear me?
I don't care if it's my show or not. You still a big part of it, and I appreciate you. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. I'm great. I'm so blessed to be here with you on your podcast because you're doing so well. I know we got technical difficulties. People can't show up sometimes, but you know what? You holding it down, and we appreciate you.
And that's how we're gonna do last night at that comedy show. I'm gonna wear another wig tomorrow. Friday, cause I'm tired of I think I'm gonna call on my boy, comedian Monty Cruz, and a hilarious, funny comedian, a good friend of mine. I'm gonna call on him Friday to do this for me. You and him can hold it down because I checked my flight and I actually be in the air around that time.
So where you going?
I am actually flying home back to Arkansas, Blythesville, Arkansas. I gotta do this man's 60th birthday party on Saturday. And then I have 2 shows on Sunday in Little Rock, Arkansas.
You talk about me. You the one. I knew when I was following you with the camera. Come on now. Cameras follow stars, man. I knew when I met you, you was a star. Even if I couldn't do all I can do, I would still figured it out. I promise. I promise.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry I couldn't make it last night, but I am inundated with learning my moves for this show. I am really, and I'm so blessed that I can just be still, and don't
come on now. But you know what? Not cutting you off. It was so many people there last night. I didn't know who had showed up, but I would have knew if you was there or not, because you wouldn't have came without saying something to me. So I would have known.
Well, no, see, it's not time yet, really, I promise, because I'm here at the studio. I'm writing the mix of everything and everybody, but I know that the timing when God gonna put me in the mix, it'd be a certain timing,
Come on now.
Timing. I'm so blessed that you met Bo, because Bo is one of my mentors.
Yes.
Bo is amazing. He's a part of the.
That man was smelling so good last night. I almost got moist.
Hey, Bo is a class act. He's a class act. I'm now able to say I'm one of the Temptations and the Four Tops, and I'm learning my moves, y'all. So I'm trying to get all the groups that they want me to sing in this Hitsville show down pat.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that. When is that going to be, and where, and all that good stuff?
Well, the show's open back up June 1st. This show takes place at the V Theater at the Miracle Mile Mall at the Planet Hollywood, and it's been there for like 12 years, and I'm the newest member of the cast. So, wow. You talking about doing a show with some veterans, and I get a chance. They chose me to do it.
Come on now.
And it's, after 12 years of working with people, it's a family. So for somebody to bring you into their family, and and give you the sauce, and all they tell you to do is go and learn the sauce, and that's all I do. And I don't be meaning to be rude to people, or sometimes I can't get this particular month in May. I can't really just do as much as I was doing, because I'm always thinking about learning my moves, and that takes I probably run the show 100 times a day. As many hours as the show is an hour long, so you imagine 8 hours of my day. I run that show in front of my eyes in some way. I got it on YouTube over here.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Hey, let me know if you need a backup single. When it's cold outside, I feel like this month of May. I guess you can say.
Come on now. You got it in you.
Wow. I want to shout out comedian Poncho G, man. I had my I gotta figure out how you tighten it up, but I had my Apple Watch on the little black plastic stuff that they send with it. He looked at it, he said, MsArkansas, that ain't you. He said, you gotta bling yours up. He said, that ain't you. So shout out to him. I blinged it up and I'm loving it. I just got to figure out how to tighten it up. But
Poncho
it's
G
all
today?
good now. It look more like me. So
That's live.
shout out to Poncho G for looking out for us, sister.
Already. That's how you do it.
Wow. So, Mr. Edwin, who or what inspired you to be an amazing artist that you are on today?
My daddy.
That sounds like my situation.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
My mom and my daddy, man. You know what I mean? I thank my mom and my daddy. My mama first for recognizing that I was a talented little boy. You know what I mean? And she made sure that I got exposure even when I was scared. I remember my mama was singing a song at a talent show at church one night. You know what I mean? And it was an Anne Murray song. And my mama brought me on the stage with her. And it was the first time I sang a duet. You know, I'd always like been in the choir, but I was short, little kid, and everybody else was tall. So I was singing, they could hear me, but I'd be in the back of everybody because I was short and everybody was, older. I was always little Charlie. You know what I mean? Until we started getting some younger people, under me, like Jordan and Eric and the next group, you know what I mean? But for the group that I came in there at my church, all the teenagers, and I was always little Charlie. Because my mom and daddy went to the same church when I was born, you know what I mean? And I just grew up in it, right? And so, when I started, mama put me on stage because it was, she was singing, and I was like, and then she said, we're going to have a church play. And it was called Calipo, the monkey. And he liked to eat banana, but he get banana from a banana tree. You know what I mean? And I was Calipo, you know what I mean? And I would run around the stage being Calipo, the monkey. It was a story. So those are the earliest ones. And then I went to school and I remember playing in the band. I always liked music. So Mr. Jack Lucas, he taught me how to play the trumpet. And then I went to the, marching band in college in the midst of playing football. So I was always on teams. So I had coaches and people that always inspired my whole journey, and then college came around and, Boys to Men. Next thing you know, I wanted to be like Boys to Men. I always wanted to be like New Edition. Then I get a chance to be like Boys to Men too. You know what I mean? And they was close to my age. So, I've been inspired. I've been inspired by everybody. And I'm in Vegas now. And I'm just so blessed to still be going. You know what I mean?
Wow. Mm-hmm. So you was with, you had your own group you was in, correct?
Yes, I was a member of Ideal. I was a founding member of Ideal. We came out in 1996 for the first time on the original Gangsters movie soundtrack. And then, we went on a few tours after that. And, that's when God pulled me. God just changed my direction. He told me not to really go that direction no more. So they went on to do some other songs, and it was good for a little while. But, it was just blessing to see that the things that, we plant in the ground, how they manifest, and they can grow into a super big, the tree is still growing. Because of no matter what direction each person take in the group, the tree is still growing. The root was hidden. And I'm so blessed to be a part of the root, and now Cedric, who passed away this year, in the situation. So I just hope that, that I can continue to do legacy dreaming. You see what I'm saying? My goal is for legacy dreaming. Whatever I started, I always want to finish.
That's right.
Just make it as big as possible. So now, working with Success Express, Kijana Owens, that's a creative man.
I know it, man. Thank God for him too. Wow. The man is amazing. I'm telling y'all, you need to call that number and get your own show.
Please.
You know what I'm saying?
Please. Or advertise
right here.
Advertise
just week number 2, episode number 5. This thing gonna be hotter than a desert fire.
Come on now. Now, if you want to get down with it, I'll do them like this. Like this.
You see that?
You see it? Or we get them like this.
It's the Stinger. It's the Stinger.com. It's the Stinger.com. It's the Stinger.com. Sting your brain with It's the Stinger.
Sure, it's Stinger.
You got them see what happens? You see what happened, what you just did? Imagine 1 million people seeing that. Everybody gonna say Interstinger, right? And you know the blessing of me is because I said it like this, Interstinger. And you know what I did? I got on another computer and I said, and it said Interstinger. And then I made it sound like that. And I say, wow, wait, that's like McDonald's. You know what I mean? When everybody,
Right.
the whole wide world. See, we're gonna splash it.
You don't know now because ain't now. You heard me?
We having fun, y'all, but that's all.
Wow. I'm loving it. I promise. Like I tell them all the time, you know, I thank God for what you and Keon, how you pronounce it?
Kijana.
I'm getting my own name.
Hey, I call him Keyman because he's the man with the key.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because he got the key to the success. You hear me? So yeah, the key man. Y'all gonna know who he is. He gonna come on here one day too and be interviewed.
Just like that.
But I thank God for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And I love how everything is written. Everything is already laid out. And God know what he doing even when we don't know what we doing, you know?
Yep.
And I'm just so thankful for the gift he have given me. That way, like I told him on last night, what we got now? Oh, the magazine, y'all. You could be in a magazine. Tell them about that too. I already told them yesterday I need 8 sponsors to sponsor $100 a piece.
That's all. That's it. That's it. So this right here is the Success Express newsletter, but it's branded whatever you want it to be, whatever your comedy club is, whatever. We got the Laugh Out Loud one coming up next here in Las Vegas with MsArkansas on the cover, just like that. You know, when we started this thing off, it was just a little piece of paper folded over, but now it's a real print document. I got a bunch of them around here somewhere, but see what it does? It opens up like a magazine. Okay, you advertise your business. This is Full Force Protection Services, one of our clients who also has a nice commercial on the network. And then we got, the other sponsors. We got Your Way. Y'all hear that commercial all the time. We got the Jazz Zone. We can't forget about Roscoe Lee Owens, the founder of the company Success Express. We can't forget about the Jazz Zone. So we advertise the Jazz Zone, and then we advertise our own ad. We specialize in this right here. This is VASP Virtual Assistant Support Program. It's an idea and a concept that was found by Kijana Owens, and we built upon this concept to be able to give people a very, very good deal at $597 a month. Only $5. You see what it says? Only $597. And we also able to advertise our books. Kijana wrote the 7 Keys to Success, and I wrote the 7 Keys to Victory. And you see the scan codes on there, easy accessible for when I take my phone and I go like this, boom. So you can't tell me you can't get the book. You can't tell me you can't get it, because boom, if I easy accessible right there, it comes up on the phone, straight, boom, just like that. Watch that. Just like that. There it is. So that's how we make it. We make it real simple. It's real simple. Next up on the cover, Laugh Out Loud, newsletter by Success Express, right here in Victoryville Studios. Your boy, we putting it down. We're going to have MsArkansas. Y'all see what it says, Edwin Victory, taking promotions to the next level. Not just somebody. I am the best in promotion and branding. And I live in the city of winners. Come on, y'all. Come on. Where you want to be? He say, what's that song? He say, where you want to be? Where you want to be? You want to be in Victoryville, or you want to be in Victorville? It's two different places.
I want to be in Victoryville. Been in Victorville.
Which one you want to be? I mean, I shot a video in Victorville in the middle of the McDonald's trailers. You know the McDonald's trailers that it said they look like trains? I got a new song that's called Enough, and it just came out. But I remember that I shot the video to we was stuck Greyhound left us for 8
Wow.
hours in Victorville at the Greyhound station. You know what I mean? So I pulled out my camera. You say I be following folk around, following.
I said me.
Look. But my partner was following me around, and we did what like I started doing. Didn't nobody know what I was doing. You know what I mean? But I was killing it. I was going like this. Just came out, y'all. It just you can get it on all platforms, YouTube, Spotify. Goes like this.
Baby, let's fly and touch the sky and get real high. We dance, hold my hand like I'm your man. We kiss and make love with you, baby.
I'm just smiling.
Let's get out on the dance floor. I got what you've been yearning for. So take my hands and close your eyes. My aim is to mesmerize. Baby girl, as the night unfolds, please give me a sign. I promise you won't want for nothing. When I make you mine, so come with me and you will see, and it will be inevitably. You're gonna have a life of pleasure and enjoy this side.
Ooh, boy, I mess him up.
That's hot.
Ooh, gonna mess him up.
Wow.
Is your love, and that's enough. Fly and touch the sky.
Ooh,
Woo. If you can't get her to touch the sky, sing it to her, make her think she touching it. Wow, that's hot. Like you say, y'all go over on Spotify and all that good stuff and follow us, man.
Follow us. I mean, we got.
Don't wait till we blow all the way up and become a stalker, because you're gonna go to jail.
Hey man, good show. Good show.
Man, I am so honored to know you and your saying. I wake up every morning with that in my mind. Wake up to win. Yes.
All the way up. You feel me?
Come on now, wake up to win.
Ain't nothing else can stop because you all the way up.
Right. And you know what? I hurt my baby toe on Monday. And when I tell you I thought it was broke, it was hurting so bad. The pain done let up a little bit now. But
hey, but it's fun. It's funny. I take walks every day, right? And I be like, I'm so protective of me right now. Like my whole body, like everything I do, I'm like I don't want to mess nothing up or hurt nothing. I won't bump into nothing. I mean, cause man, shoot, I know what it feels like to have a hurt body part, a hurt toe, and you can't stand up on it. And you talking about dancing and singing and going,
man, going without my heels is like going without a wig.
Man, Joe, right?
But I had to put it in my mind on yesterday because I was getting ready to call Jimmy and say I can't make it, my feet hurt. But I said one toe wasn't gonna stop my show.
Come on. Yeah,
it didn't stop it either. They were having, I was hopping on through there. Shout out to my boy and comedian Mike P too. He on the air personality, young man, very hilarious young man. Normally when I go over to the Luna Lounge, the line be like a Six Flag line full of comedians waiting and wanting to go up. Some reason wasn't none of them there last night. And one of my friends was like, let's go by the Luna Lounge because she had family in town and she just wanted to keep doing something with them to show them a good time. And we went in there. As soon as I walked in, Mike P was like, thank y'all for coming. Then I pulled my mask down and he was like, MsArkansas, oh my God, y'all, that's a hilarious comedian, a good friend of mine. He said, I'm bringing you up. He asked that I want to go up. So I'm hopping on over there to my seat. He talking about he started talking stuff, talking about she needs to be asleep, y'all. Talking about look how she walking. She don't be up this time of night and all of that. Just saying different stuff to make the people laugh. So I got that mic. I was like, forget you, Mike P. I said, I'd have hurt my toe. But the people, they really enjoyed those few minutes. And hey, me and him held it down last night. Like I
Already.
tell them, it don't take no whole lot of them to give a good show.
Come on now.
It can be done by yourself. You hear me?
Come on now. You already know.
I told him last night, if didn't nobody show up, I was gonna do a one woman with one mic show.
Man, listen, that's
because I had them laughing before the show started, so they was ready for me.
That's how this podcasting done did me, because you know, I mean, I was doing shows right here by myself a whole hour every morning. Wake Up to Win is real, y'all. I have not missed in 90 some odd shows. I promise you, never missed a day.
Wow.
I'm 3 months strong in this game. I came on January 1st. Y'all go back and watch. I came on the first 7 days of January promoting my book. I came on the first 7 days. I don't have a picture.
I'm glad you said that, because I need to get back to writing mines. I got to one little part where I got depressed and I quit writing.
Wow. Wow. Well, I wrote a book 2 years ago. That's how me and Keyman got together, because Johnny met. He has a company called Get Published Successfully. So he brought us together. He wrote 7 Keys to Success. I wrote 7 Keys to Victory. And it was just such a web. You know, you think about it, man. They say if a spider can, if with them all working together, they could capture a lion in their web.
That's a powerful web.
Absolutely. The right spiders.
Come on.
Right spiders. They got some spiders out there that ain't them little bitty ones that we see.
Right.
You know me? They got some spiders out there for real. But they say that
I seen one on TV big as my fist. I ain't seen him in person, because I would have been, I probably would have had a heart attack.
That principle of a spider web is how we're supposed to be interdependent on each other and working together. Because independently, we cannot stop no lion.
Right.
You see what I'm talking about? So if we come together and we web this thing together, that's what Success Express and Victoryville is doing. You know what I mean? It's actually like we're building. Yes, we're building a train. It's a train. You know the train tracks, how they connect United States. That's why we call it Victoryville America. And it's not Vegas. It's Victoryville America. It's
all around the world. Same.
Come on now. I mean, if people knew the plan that was in my head, you see what I'm saying? If they really knew, man, they couldn't. It's like the Bible. You can't even contain it. I promise. No. You know, because I remember one day making the decision to trying my best to tap into 100% of my own potential.
Wow.
It's my own.
Your own. You didn't say nobody else's.
You see what I'm talking about? So I'm still working on that. I mean, because I have a super me, you know, that I'm trying to figure out the journey to. And the fastest journey to him. What's the super you? And how fast can you get there? What's it's in your mind. Well, who is he?
Right.
Who's that person? Who is that? So if you want to be the most funniest person in the world, who is he? Who is she?
Right.
You know, if you want to own the comedy world, universe, and have all the comedians everywhere making everybody laugh and coming to your spot, how do you make that happen? You know?
You gotta keep doing what you're doing. You gotta, like you say, use that spider web that you have and draw them in. Cause I ain't bragging or nothing, but they love MsArkansas everywhere she go. And a lot of them, when I ended up going over to the Extreme last night and caught my boy Mario Hodge, another hilarious comedian, doing his thing. I was talking about my show, and a lot of the comedians standing out there, why I ain't know nothing about your open mic? You know, I be assuming that they all see it on Facebook. And then I talk about it everywhere I go, so I'm not sure why they haven't heard, but it didn't stop me from telling them about it again. And I figure, you know, all you need is one person to say something. It's going to spread anyway.
Right. But it's 9:57. You realize that, man, some of these people still dead sleep.
Right. Well, I'm not asleep. I'm wide awake. I tell them, I get up and wash my behind for my show.
Hey, it's a different muscle that you got to do to get up like this. You feel me? It's a real success muscle.
Yes, I
they
get
don't
up
say-
like I'm going to do a show. Well, this is a show. You know what I'm saying? I come correct. How about that?
They don't say that the early bird catches the worm for nothing.
You know what? I don't know about the early bird catching the worm, but I know if you keep sleeping around with old men, you'll catch the worms.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
One way or the other, you gonna get the worms.
Right? Yeah. No, well, the thing about it is that we do be here getting it early. And so I'm so thankful that I found people in my life that get it early. You know what I mean? And want to get up and make something happen.
You're right.
I'm happy.
And we've been going so long, it's like we the Energizer Bunny. Ain't no stopping, And I feel long as I keep God first, a lot of people just rather call him somebody else than to say God. No, I'm going to call him who he is. Yeah. Long as I keep God first, hey, I already know everything else going to stay in line and work itself out.
Come on now.
Because, I used to do all that I wanted to do, and doing me used to get me in a lot of mess. Now I do what he want me to do. Because one thing I know for sure, Edwin, God ain't never, when I say never, God ain't never got me in no mess. But he done got me out of a whole lot of mess. So I trust him.
I listen.
It's what it is. And if y'all that's watching and listening don't know him, try him. You don't like him and like what he doing, go on about your business. But oh baby, once you taste and see, that's why I can smile through this whole pandemic. It ain't nothing I'm doing, but it's the Jesus that's in me that's doing it. You heard me? It's still power in that name, y'all. I'm going to share this quick testimony. Then I'm going to ask my brother one more question. Then we're going to let y'all go to the next time. My niece Tanya, this was like her third time in the hospital, in ICU, on her deathbed. This last time, they said her heart had stopped. All kinds of stuff had happened to her. They had gave up on her. They was like, if they do the surgery, she gonna die. If they don't do the surgery, she gonna die. Her heart rate had got down to 5%. They said they lost her one time. All kinds of stuff was going on. But when you got a praying family and you call on your praying friends, them prayer warriors, and they pray for real, and God hear from heaven, ain't no devil in hell can keep you down there. You gonna rise up, but let me tell you, baby, when you rise up, you better run like you ain't never ran before, because God will give you so many chances. And if you keep blowing them, oh, baby, he ain't gonna keep giving you no chances. That's why I say in the word, he would turn you over to a reprobate mind. That means I don't care who pray for you or how you pray, he ain't gonna hurt. So you better stay on his side while you can, man, because that's who gonna bring us through this mess that we going through. Hey, and I just want to say on today, my niece is no longer in the ICU. She is no longer in the hospital. She is home. She at home right now, getting ready to see her last baby graduate on Friday. She had said, if I don't live to see my baby graduate, told different family members to make sure she all right. But God fixed it where she can make sure her baby all right herself. And that's a testimony in itself. So I don't care what you're going through. Just know it ain't bigger than the God we serve.
Come on now.
Man, I'm telling you, I might be like Juanita Biner. She was like, no more sheets. I might be a preacher and be like, no more quilts. I've been through some thicker stuff than a sheet.
Come on. I love it. I mean, shit, that's crazy.
Man, I tell them all the time, Edwin, don't get me wrong, I want a whole lot of money. I already feel like I'm famous. I'm just waiting on God to give me my check. But if he don't do nothing else for me, he have done more than enough by keeping me here, allowing all 4 of my children get grown and gone, and 11 beautiful grandbabies. I'm all right.
Whew, wow.
Now, with that being said, if you want to do one more commercial before we get out of here, and then I ask the people how they can follow you and tell them how they can follow me. This have been a blessed one, and I'm so grateful to have you with me on today.
For sure. When we run this, we'll run my show for tomorrow morning. Wake up to win, y'all.
I got the key, they let me in. I'm waking up every day win. I got the key, they let me in. Waking up every day win. I got the key, they let me in. I'm waking up every day win. I got the key, they let me in. I'm waking up every day win. I said I woke up in the morning, now I got the key. I gotta wake up, be all I can be. Then I be online, I call up all my friends. I feel a missing time for the everyday win. And then I hop on the train, success express. With the cash, yeah, and I'm feeling so. I got that money on my mind, and now it's time to go. Jiggas, and you know I'm about to blow. And here we go, I got the key, they let me in. I'm waking up every day win. I got the key, they let me in. Waking up every day win. I got the key, they let me in. I'm waking up every day win. I got the key, they let me in. I'm waking up every day win.
Wow. That's right. It goes down, y'all. Right here. It goes down over there. It goes down everywhere. As long as you in this circle right here, you can't do nothing but go up.
Come on.
Wake up to win, y'all. Don't wake up to lose. Don't wake up with no bad attitude. Don't wake up thinking the world owe you nothing. Hey, just wake up to win.
Every day.
Come on, just waking up is a win. You heard me?
For sure.
Somebody somewhere didn't get up.
Come on now.
But I thank God we did. Man, we done went a little bit over an hour, but that's what happened when you sharing the goodness of the Lord and inspiring people and being inspired and all that good stuff. So, Mr. Edwin, is it anything else you would like to share with the people, or
I would just
that
tell
you got
everybody,
going on?
I would just tell everybody, look, we are just here at Success Express to make you look good. We are here to cultivate more business for your business. That's it. I sit here in the laboratory and I create all these commercials. And if you hear them, you notice there's a commonality. There's only one voice in the commercials. Okay.
Right.
That doesn't mean it has to be that way. If you want a commercial, you want to be on a commercial, this microphone records other voices the same exact way. You know what I mean? And if you come to Victoryville, I promise you, you have some green. I make really good green smoothies. I need to leave out here and go get me some grapes, some spinach, and some protein I put in there. I'm telling you. And if you notice, there's a lot of some differences happening in my skin and my.
I think the more I'm going on to that, I'm finna work this off.
Walk it off and drink. And it's juice. Drink everything in the juice. Walk every day, 10,000 steps. Your phone will record it. You feel me? Put an app on your phone. It'll record 10. I try my best to do 10,000, but now because of my dancing, I'm doing 10,000 damn near just in dancing.
Wow.
So I'm trying to, I know that I thank everybody, to contact me. It's just, I am Edwin Victory. It's the same thing on Facebook. I am Edwin Victory. And that's I am Edwin Everyday Win Victory. So most people know how to get to me. You know what I mean? It's everywhere now. I'm able to pass it out, put it out, shine it out, glow it out, push it out. And, you know, we just say, hey, you know, I want everybody to be part of the Victory family. I want everybody to be a victory. Everybody is a victory. If you want to come and be a part of Victoryville, you can get on the Success Express and get to Victoryville. It is real. We made it real.
It's
and
like
we making it real. We're making it real for the kids. We're making it real for the people. We're going to take over the world because we are victorious. And that's why we got our V's up. Now, throw your hands up.
That's right. He said, throw them up like this. All the way up.
All the way up.
Like this. All the way up.
No, ain't no halfway V's. There we go. We throw them up. You know what I mean? So that's where it is. It is.
Wow. Well, thank you so much once again for stepping in and being my guest on today. I will be bringing comedian Tom Bum back on a later day on Friday, you know, week 2, episode number 6. I will ask my good friend, comedian Monty Cruz, the hilarious comedian Monty Cruz, to co-host for me while I am away. If I was able to talk on the airplane, I'd do it myself. But they said, turn that off so you won't cause no go down. So I don't want nothing to happen to the plane. So I'm going to be obedient and turn mine off. So I'm sure Edwin will help him with that if he lacking in some area. And my guess is AJ Billion. Oh my God, when I say this young man talks so fast, I might have to save him for myself and replace him with someone else. We don't know, but we'll know who the guest is when the guests show up on Friday. Other than that, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for blessing me once again with Laughing Out Loud Morning Podcast. Yes, I am your host with the most, comedian MsArkansas. And if God say the same, we will see you back on Friday, same place, same time. Laughing Out Loud, y'all, the Morning Podcast. Peace.